The definition of sustainability is the ability to be maintained at a certain rate or level, which in the world of international development is easier said than done. Engineers Without Borders USA tries to achieve this goal through their model of community-led development, engaging the people that are impacted most through the entire project lifecycle so they are prepared and excited to take full ownership of the system. Here at the University of Connecticut, we comprise one of more than 300 EWB chapters committed to this mission. Our flagship program is a sanitation initiative in the Peruvian Andes in the community of Abra Malaga. Abra Malaga is composed of indigenous people living in the Sacred Valley of Peru, a region where Incan ruins can be seen and tourists are guided up the Incan Trail to Machu Picchu. The people living there still speak their native language called Quechua. This is a community that has routinely been underserved, undercounted, and hurt by the local government. Even the government-built latrines were done improperly with surface piping allowing sewage to run off into the rivers and streams that the community uses as drinking water. This community deserves better. They have come together and partnered up with us and another NGO in the region to develop access to infrastructure necessary for human dignity. The community is stuck with no alternative to open defecation, which contaminates their downhill sources of drinking water. We are striving to help. The Peru Sanitation Initiative began in early 2017, primarily relating to the clean water and sanitation goal. Since then, UConn undergraduates have traveled to the community 3 times. On the first assessment trip, students conducted surveys at 26 of the households. These surveys have provided basic knowledge about each household as well as information about which sanitation needs were most desired. After getting to know the 33 families of the community, it was discovered that their source of clean drinking water is a river at risk of contamination. The most recent trip was an implementation of a septic system latrine at the community center. We proposed 3 unique types of latrine, and the community selected the septic system based on what they are familiar with and its sustainability. Our latrine consisted of a sink, toilet, and shower fixtures, and it uses a biodigesting septic tank, sludge pit, and leaching field to remediate waste. This was our first action towards building a sustainable infrastructure for the community. When used properly, latrines minimize open defecation and prevent contaminated drinking water. A critical aspect of this project is to ensure community members actually use the latrine and understand the extreme health detriments of open defecation. Traditionally, community-led total sanitation, or CLTS, has been used as the primary educational tactic to prevent open defecation. But this is a harsh practice that relies heavily on shaming. An alternative method is citizen science, involving community members who do not have institutionalized scientific training, enabling them to collect data and be a part of the experiment to determine how far-reaching the effects of open defecation are. This method enables the community to fully understand why they should use the latrine. The community wants us to help them develop on multiple fronts in addition to building latrines. While our focus is to increase their access to latrines, we also have targets relating to the UN's quality education goal. More than a handful of community members approached us and asked for our help in promoting their businesses to travelers, ranging from a small restaurant in the community to woven products. Our first step would be to create signs that highlight the services and products they offer. They also have trouble communicating to English-speaking tourists, so they asked us to teach them some basic English. We are creating a Quechua to Spanish to English document with often used phrases in business to help them. Lastly, we plan to improve their knowledge of using computers within the school, as the teacher approached us expressing this need. They currently have laptops, however they have no access to the internet and haven't been taught how to use the computers. Promoting the school's educational resources will increase the youth's opportunities so that they can then go on and make a difference in the lives of those around them. With the help of the U21 competition, we will be able to continue to work with the community on latrine implementation and their other expressed needs. Despite what our name might suggest, Engineers Without Borders goes far beyond engineering solutions. We are an interdisciplinary team providing help for an interdisciplinary problem. We combine sustainable engineering with community development to build a better world, one community at a time.